What about this, man?
Oh, yeah.
Blue eyes.
What the hell are you doing?
Hey, man, fuck off, man.
Dirty magazines are very inappropriate for a film.
I think he's dead, man.
Man, I can't believe this to me. New people died at funerals. It's quite a nasty joke.
Yes, it gives me the creepers, man.
Yeah, I think it's a cosmic sign. I mean, death is not so bad after all. Just think about it. There's nothing more normal than dying in the presence of the dead. And erotic.
Shut up, man. That's not funny. It's almost as if this place is cursed or something.
Yes, my mother tell me when I get home that I smell like bad omens, man. And let me tell you, she is wise. Once in Georgia,
Yeah, whatever, man. We know.
She's dead.
See, bad omens, man. There is a curse here. Huh? What in the fuck?
Get the fuck out of here, man. Come on. Hey.
And the recall and the strip malls and the space between the liquor and me. Oh, you think I'm guilty, but you do it. Got operations, appetite for danger. You think I'm guilty, but I didn't do it. Just pretty hard to fall in love with a stranger.
James, man, relax. Nothing's gonna happen, okay? Bad omens and all that shit is nothing but that. Shit, okay? Fucking shit.
Yeah, man, you shouldn't fear death.
You say what you want, but I bet someone else is gonna die here today, and something else, something dark and mysterious is going to go down, man.
Peter, can we get the hell out of here or what, man? Nobody's coming and this bitch can be buried already, man.
Well, Paul, the service is 4 hours long. And it is now 9:30, so at 1 o'clock you can leave.
But, Peter, we're gonna die. Let's get away from this curse place.
Yeah, let's go.
Don't you believe two people died at a funeral, and that is not normal, man?
Of course I don't believe in that nonsense. My father did, though.
What?
Oh, he told me a story once about how this place was haunted, like had a curse upon it, and I don't know, the curse involved like 4 people who dying every decade or something. But anyways, it's not real. Now, stop messing around and get to work.
Jesus Christ, man, and Halloween is just around the corner, man.
Dude, it's fucking May 5th. Don't be a stupid idiot, please.
Well, you are the stupid idiot. You'll see when the darkness falls, you'll see something is cooking, man. Something apocalyptic. Don't forget the Maya sculpture.
I won't.
Come on, man. Don't be naive. It's all good, bro.
Hey, Matt.
Hey guys, how are you?
Hey, Matt. You look a bit shaky. Is everything okay?
Yeah, man, it's a long story.
Who are you?
He's Matt. He's an old friend.
How old?
Well, old enough, man. Whatever. Dude, are you okay?
I thought I was clean, man. I thought I was responsible.
Dude, you're not making any sense.
Remember my little girl, man? She was keeping me healthy and away from the cocaine, and I loved her, and she loved me, man, but it wasn't enough. I thought I'd get some more kids, and now it was going great, and now I don't know what to do. I mean, I got more.
How many?
14. 14 kids, and I don't know what to do with them, man. They're tied up at home. I don't know what to do, guys. I think I passed my addiction from cocaine to children.
Children, you say?
Calm down, man. Why don't you just return them?
I didn't get them legally.
Oh man, you are going to jail.
I'm not going to jail, man. I'm going to hell.
Hey. I know what I can do, man. I know a man.
Bart!
Exactly, James. Yes.
What?
All right, man. Come on, grab those kids and I will say you.
Hey, let me take them, man.
Fuck you, man. This place is closed. I am getting out of here.
Wait, who's Bart?
He works in the graveyard. He could use the little hands, man. And don't worry, not a big deal. The kids will live in a field with flowers, and he is from Georgia.
Don't worry, man. They'll have a nice life there under the bright, happy sun. Guaranteed.
Geez, guys, are you sure this is the healthiest idea for these kids? I mean, isn't Bart a drunk?
No, man. Chill. It'll be good for the kids to work their hands for the daily bread. It'll shape them up well.
They will be a strong man, yes.
Yeah, I guess I don't have another choice.
You don't. Why don't we go take care of this?
No, but I gotta tell you guys, these children are not children anymore. They've gone wild, man.
What do you mean they've gone wild?
I don't know, man. I lost control, man. I don't know what to do.
Come on, man. I'm good with children. I'm taking care of this. I don't know why you would stop doing cocaine, man. It is very fun, and children not so much fun. Jesus Christ, man. This is worse than I thought, man.
Man, my house is destroyed. I have no money. I mean, how could I let it get this far? I don't know when was the last time they ate.
Man, you are a genius. With food, we can get them in the truck, you know. Let's go get some bread and cheese. Very good work, man.
I hope this works, man.
Oh, you calm down. It's going to work. Okay, man. This should work. When I open the door, the little devil will start eating the bread and following the trail. That way, when they all are inside here, you will shut the door, and it will be like I put more bread inside.
Man, if this works, I'm shaving my hair.
No worries, man. They are so hungry, they'll do anything to get to the truck where the good stuff is.
Peter, it's been 2 hours. Can we get the fuck out of here or what? Nobody's coming.
Are you Jesus? That's right.
You're Jefita's bodyguard, right?
Yes, she needs your help. Quick.
Woohoo! If it ain't James the Georgian Payson, what brings you and your little man friend to these here land? Don't tell me you got another misinterpreted body in another man's box.
No, this time it's not.
Woohoo! That was a hell of a day.
That was yes, but now it's not the coffin at all, man. It's my friend here who got himself into trouble.
It's true, I'm Matt, and I got myself into a tricky situation.
Well, don't worry, son, that's life. 50% scoot shit, 50% spat shit. Back in Georgia, niggers used to say that when something bad happened, there was something good waiting around the corner. Poor devils, they never get nothing good. Well, let's see here. Tell old Bart your problem. See, I am known for helping others. And as the good Lord says, help others and help shall be bestowed upon thee. Lucas 39:17-9.
Well, as crazy as it may sound, I think I'm addicted to adopting children. I have 14 and they've gone wild. They're like little demons trying to pick out my eyes.
No, they are not 14, they are 5. Just he is a little pussy. Yes.
Yeah, well, you can tell about that. He looks a crazy fella to me. Well, you don't have nothing to be ashamed of, boy. After all, toddlers are God creatures, and the fairest of them all. You did right in bringing him to me, James. As a matter of fact, I've been flirting with the idea of expanding the left field.
You take all 14 of them?
It's just only 5, man. Don't be such a pussy.
Well, I can't say it's gonna be easy saying that they've gone berserk and all, but, well, it is a satisfying job, so, tell you what, I'll take the 14 children.
It's only 5.
Well, if you give me like $100 couple bucks or something, and, for commodities and such.
Bart, you are such a fine man. I knew that we could count on you.
You're such a good man. Thank you so much. It's really good. Help. Help.
No biggie, buddy. Yeah, well, there's no need to thanks, because, as I said, I'm gonna put these kids to work, so, take me to these kids.
I will lead you to them, but don't forget your alcohol.
Oh, thank you, brother.
Okay.
Well, hello there, younglings. Name's Spart. We're gonna have a good time, yes, we are.
You seem very disturbed, man. Take a seat. Come on.
Well, tell us.
So here goes. You know how you guys are Jefita's best friends?
Fuck you, man. She's a cold bitch. We're not her friends.
But she always talks about you. All the things you do with her. She really likes you.
No, I'll have to agree with Paul on this one, man. For a friend, she could show a little appreciation every once in a while. A little less scamming and messing with us for a change.
You don't know what you're saying. I've seen her castrating people for half of what you dare do and say around her. Let me tell you a story. Jefita once was a good girl, raised well, going to private schools, living in a wealthy family. You see, Jefita's father was a big dealer back in the 80s, one of Escobar's greatest associates in central USA. She was the smallest on a house, 9 brothers above her, none of them girls, all waiting to inherit the big empire of Genaro Lopez. But mafia life is a very hard life, dangerous and risky, and a lot of people envied Genaro's position as Escobar's favorite. If I remember well, Reagan was in power, and on the New Year's Eve of 1984, Genaro was killed by his treasonous associates. Jefita was 14 at the time, and perfectly knew what was happening. On the next few days, she managed to kill all her 9 brothers, one by one, all by herself, to gain power over the men who stayed loyal to her father. I was a DEA official back then. I didn't believe the story of Maria Magdalena Lopez, known as La Jefita, this 14-year-old maniac who wanted revenge on her father's death. When I got the order to take down Jefita's growing power, I jumped down ready to serve my superiors and my country. Jefita by then had managed to get hold of all the drug businesses in West Texas, Louisiana, and Florida. Her power was beginning to reach the borders of Canada. She had the remains of her father's empire and a personal army of sicarios that went up to 50 professionals. We started by surveilling her house and studying her moves, waiting for the opportunity to storm her manor. Me, I was a young man with an outstanding record and a promising career in the agency. And talking down a drug lord like Jefita meant that I was on my way to becoming #1 at the DEA. Naturally, that was not good on my team. They resented my age and my power. I had a lot of trouble coordinating operations with a team like that. Both the fear of Jefita and the dangers involved in our operation. The team was only of volunteers, so I couldn't know who to trust. In those situations, I had no choice and trusted my team to follow my lead. Now, I know Jefita was going through the same situation. She feared her men would betray her because of her age and because she was a woman. The trouble came when me and my team stormed the manor of Jefita, but there was something wrong. There were no guards where they should have been, and no security. It was as if the cartel had fled mansion. Suddenly, out of Jefita's bedroom door, the sicarios came out. I gave the order to shoot. I started shooting myself, but my gun had blanks. My men sold me to the cartel.
Ready, engage. Man, shoot! What the fuck? What the
What the hell, Jim? What's going on?
Well, Larry, you know, in this world there are two kinds of people. The ones who want to help themselves and the ones who want to help their country. Honestly, I got damn about my country.
You disgusting piece of shit. You make me sick. The deepest circle in hell is reserved for you corrupt cops. Where's your boss, huh? Where's Jefita? Did she promise a good paycheck? Oh!
Shut up! If you don't want calling the shots now, I am.
Larry? But isn't your name Jesus? I'll get there. Just wait. I'm sorry, Dom.
I was screwed. More than 20 DEA agents against me. All I could do was surrender to them or die. I chose death and started running away from them. I don't know what angel must have saved my ass back then, but I ran fast and into the manor, empty and silent as only the purgatory must be. I entered a room and hid on a closet. I heard gunshots and footsteps all around the house. A lot of shouts in Spanish. The sicarios and my men were looking around for me. Suddenly, I heard heavy breathing next to me. It was a girl, a brown, beautiful Mexican girl. It could only be Jefita.
And then, what happened? Go on.
Well, Jefita had a gun pointed at me. I heard a click. All I had was my voice to defend myself from this girl that I knew was a psycho. Wait, Maria.
What can you possibly tell me? I'm in this situation because of you, fuckers. Pinche puerco.
I was betrayed by my men too, Jefita. They want to take you down. And me on the way, we're dead.
We? Who's holding the gun, pendejo? You know nothing. And I know way out of here. Now, get ready to die.
Are you sure you want to do that? They will hear the gunshot.
Órale, the puto is smart. But Jefita is smarter. I have a silencer. But wait. You have nothing. Absolutely nothing. All I have is this pistol. Now, we can fight each other. Or we can fight them.
Something happened in my head in that moment inside the closet. I knew Jefita was right. There was no way of surviving. And even if I did survive, there was no way of going back home. Nobody would believe me.
So, what's it gonna be, güerito? You gonna choose the winning side or die?
All right, Jefita. I'll do it. Thank you for your mercy. From now on, my hands will be your hands, and your voice will be my voice. And from this day forth, I am your man.
Okay, that sounds very good. Jesus, let's start by making your hands mine to get this door open.
My name is not Jesus.
Yo no, Jesús. Resurrected. And I am Maria Magdalena, Jefita. I know the business, you know the tactics. Together, nothing's gonna stop us.
Children, please, take careful, children. Bart, help, please, come. I used to be or something. Come on here and help.
Come on, man, what a mess you've gotten yourself into. Let me teach you a couple of things about children. You gotta soothe them first, and I know just the medicine. Come here, boys. Uncle Bart's got what you want. They'll all be sleepy and tired in a moment. That's how you want them if you want to teach them something good. Moldable like clay. Come on, boys. Good old Southern loving. There you go, fellas. There you go. There you go, boys. Hee-haw.
It's okay, man. It's okay. took all the motherfuckers down. One by one, they fell to my lethal bullets. And when I ran out of ammo, to the mighty blade of my machete. I had become a sicario, but I didn't care anymore. I felt alive. And I was Jefita's man forever. But the good times quickly faded away. The Maras entered the game, and Jefita and I grew tired of the intense mafia life. We settled in this town to run business on a small, peaceful scale. I kept loyal to Jefita and to my promise. As you know, I never spoke a word to anyone but her. Until now.
Wow, Jesus, that story was emotional and amazing.
Yeah, it was good, or whatever, but what's your fucking point?
Yeah, what do you want from us?
It's been 18 years since that event in the manor. Many men died that day, and their inheritors are all grown up and want revenge. We've been hiding well, but they found us.